Money. Money is value, physical representation of value. When people put in energy, their time, their efforts, it turns out as physical money. Over time, money has definitely evolved, and now it is physical paper that your government can give to you. It's amazing. Everybody wants money, but they don't even know why they want money. I believe that everybody can become rich, but first we need to know how money is made. Since money is the physical representation of value, you need to create value and you're going to get money. There's no two ways about it, literally. You can look for a problem and solve it, and that's value. You have inherent value in yourself. For example, beauty is a huge value. I'm going to do my eyebrows next because, well, they need some redefinition. Let's talk about energy in relation to money. I just told you that when you want money, you shouldn't look at it as anything other than value. It is value. Where does value come from? Value is energy, high energy. And things like vices and things that nobody wants, they're things that suck away your energy. And good things like value bring you more energy for you, for everybody in the environment. Let me explain. When you went to school and you were learning physics, they told you some rules about energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. Every morning, the sun comes up and gives everything solar energy. If energy can only be transformed, why are there different representations of energy all across? It depends on the value within the creator or the transformator of this energy. Plants only have the ability to transform solar energy to food and glucose and all these things, and that's exactly what they're going to do. But you as a human being, you are a creator, so you can transform this energy to anything, and that's why we've done all these amazing things all over the world. Each creator is different, and that means what you can do with the same energy given to you is completely different from what I would do with it, because different contents within us. But you as a human being, even without knowing how you can transform energy, have your own inherent value for just existing. Isn't that amazing? As a woman with your XX chromosome, you can bring forth life and bring forth more XX chromosomes, period. As a human being, nobody can take away the experiences that you've had. You've lived life, you've been through it all. You can be through the worst hell and still make it out alive. That's a value on its own. Don't ever play with yourself. If you're able to go through school and survive in the corporate world, still make a living, still make something out of yourself as a human being, you are strong as f***. Don't play. Also, your beauty. You like flowers, you like roses, simply because they're beautiful. That on its own gives it value. What about gold? Even money. Money is so beautiful. Have you had a bath in money before? I haven't. I would like to, but not yet. I haven't. Also, your influence. Some people just have that it's factor. When they open their mouth and they talk, it's like everybody needs to listen to them. Like Hitler. Hitler, for example, is very interesting. He managed to convince everybody to go into war. That's influence. And with his mouth and his brain. And you're a human being just like him too. Please, I'm not Kanye West. I feel like I should cut all this part out. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. I'm just a messenger. Anywho. Back to influence. Simply by existing, you have influence. Have you seen the footsteps placed behind you? That is influence, my love. Your existence makes you influential. Stop waiting for some external validation for that to happen and start believing in yourself. You might just be blessed to be born around amazing vibes. Amazing vibes is a very vague term here, and I didn't want to say good people because what the hell is good people? Vibes, uplifting, good vibes, happy people, people who are not bitter. It's amazing to have a network of well-connected people too, because it makes your life so much easier. If you're knowledgeable and you have wisdom, a lot of problems can be avoided and a lot of problems can be fixed, and you can actually capitalize on that. But don't be a capitalist, just share love like me. I'm a capitalist. What else can you think of? Let me know in the comment section below as your inherent value that you bring to this world that makes you golden and nobody else can replace you. This is no ordinary clay mask. I added so many delicious powders into this mask. Hibiscus, orange peel powder, turmeric powder, you name it, it's all in here. People know I'm trying to soon dilute, but I do. I don't care if I have ghost face. I want to talk about spirituality when my face dries. I don't care what you believe as a human being. The truth is money is very spiritual. It flows like a current to whoever is deserving in a way. And life is not fair, but it is designed to run at a certain pace, and it does just that. When you want to create wealth, you literally have to be a god, because you are creating wealth, you're creating value in things that other people can pay you value for in exchange. And cleanliness is the next to godliness. You can approach cleanliness as just physical, keeping things tidy and without dirt, but it can go deeper than that. You can be clean in your approach to life. Yes, you can be clean in your job. You can be clean in how you treat people and how you treat yourself. People who have the ability to say no to external things and focus on what they have to do are like gods. That's what gods do. They have this supernatural ability to do things that other people or other things just simply can't. That's what makes them so special, to get god status. Prosperity for me is abundance of abundance, having more than enough, overflowing. For you to have that, you have to be that. You have to be overflowing. Nobody became a millionaire out of one source of income. No one had good family and good love with just being tied and addicted to one person. Rather than practicing vices, practice virtues. Virtues are valuable. Be kind, be patient, not greedy, not rude. I know it's cool right now in our Gen Z times to be rude to everybody, but it's not cool to be rude, and it actually doesn't get you anything. Do you guys know that money is a god? And so people choose to worship it. In the Bible, God says, you can't serve me and serve money. Money convinces you to do things. You worship money. We sing about money. We see money as the ultimate flex. That's crazy. I want to talk about the history of money right now as you know it, and why you should be careful for your chase of money. Money as we know it may have started as scripts. I think that's what they call them. If not, I'll put the right thing on the screen. Were handouts given to people by the government in exchange for their work. And you could only use scripts in certain stores also run by the government. Imagine you worked at a mine. You get crips from the mine, so you could go to the cafeteria at the mine. And the best part of that is that the government decided what the prices of the items in their stores were. If the government decides that they want to control you right now and make everything overpriced so that you don't save any money, they can do that at any moment. And that's the problem with today's money. People have thought of ways to decentralize money from being run by one entity. Insert Bitcoin and every other type of currency that isn't physical. The point isn't to own this invincible physical representation. Value. That's the point. Housing would never go out of style because people always need places to live. Food will never go out of style. People need to eat. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not your mom. I'm going to educate yourself. What's the solution to stop being the broke person? You need to stop looking at it as this bad thing that the world has built against you. Like, oh, I'm so poor. The rich people. Nobody cares. Please, no one gives a It's value. Are you saying that you as yourself who is a valuable person, you look at yourself as negative? Have sense, please. You don't. So stop looking at money as negative. You bring it into your life. How? By creating value. What do people compliment you on? What do people congratulate you for? What have you seen in yourself as valuable? Work on those things. You can go into any industry and make money, I promise you. Don't look at other people's ideas. People have this wrong fallacy in their minds that if I just do it like this other person did it, I'll make it just like they did it, which is so wrong. You need to create your own ideas about money. You have to, however, look at people who have done it. It's not by chance. Read their books, get a mentor. But at the end, all of this is just to inspire you to make your own ideas about money. You need to create your own financial habits that are healthy. Literally nobody can hold your hands and say, don't spend this money. You're the one making you poor. You're the one spending all your money. I promise, you're the one who has access to your account again. Be honest with yourself. You have bad habits. Spend your money on things that are not valuable. You've never invested once in your life. Saving is a foreign subject to you. And when you do save, you're saving for emergency. As if you know how much money your emergency will cost. If you want to educate other people on finances, please do so. If we're all financially healthy, there'll be less scamming, less woro, because people will stop trying to use shortcuts and just know that money can be easily made. So teach people and charge them for it. Continue to learn. The market will always transform. Today, Bitcoin, tomorrow, NFT. You have to keep yourself updated. You have to learn. When you know the basics. Is it NFT? Come and start stressing yourself about. Please. Please.